So it's a CEO festival at Key West, Florida at the Counselors Academy Conference. I'm Doug Simon of DS Simon. I'm here with Eric Morgenstern of Morgenstern Communications. Thanks so much for being with us.
Can we do that again? Morningstar Communications.
Oh, Morningstar.
That's okay.
Right, so the name is one. Morningstar.
Morningstar, right.
Eric
See,
Morgenstern, Morningstar.
There we go.
Got it. Okay, so much for that open. Hi, I'm Doug Simon of DS Simon, and we're here at Counselors Academy in Key West, Florida. I'm with Eric Morgenstern of Morningstar Communications, so let's not get that confused, let's be very clear about that. Very successful run, 17 years as CEO of his company. But course correction, that's something that you feel is critically important.
You know, you have to be a lifelong learner in this business. We're all doing things that didn't even exist a half dozen years ago. But one of the things that we certainly embrace is the concept of constant course corrections or continuous improvement, as Deming taught us. But remember when you were 15 and you were learning to drive and you held your hands at 10 and 2? Well, if you hold your hands at 10 and 2 while you're driving, you will eventually pretty quickly go right into the side of the road. So you constantly, you are always having to reinvent your molecule. You constantly have to look at what are the small changes. And so the question we often pose is, what is sacred that is inviolate, that you're just not ever going to mess with? What do you constantly have to be messing with or tweaking to make better? And that's a never-ending quest. And that's what Spring Conference does for all of us, is a chance to learn and be inspired and connect with others who are down similar journeys.
Yeah, and I would assume it's the core values of your company that you're not changing, you're keeping consistent, but then you're taking those core values and see how they work within the changing environment. So what are some tips to communicating that effectively with clients, getting them to come along before they sort of fail to turn off the road or stay on the road, I should say?
Like most leaders in most industries, we believe that an educated buyer of our products and services is a great customer. So we are constantly educating our clients on what to expect from their relationship with Morningstar Communications. And we find the ones that really embrace it become and evolve better, and the ones that don't, well, we move on. So it's a never-ending educational challenge, both internally and with our clients, to make sure they understand what is the value that we're providing, what changes do we need to do to enhance that value.
Now, that's great that you are setting up expectations. A couple of issues sometimes, and you'll see it within firms, where do you want those expectations to be aspirational, or do you want them to be, I guess, cover your buttocks, so you're not setting too high a standard that's very difficult to meet? How do you get precise in setting those?
Right, there's achievement and then there's overachievement. And if we're not hitting achievement, then no one's happy. But we're always striving for those stretch goals or the overachievement levels. And again, that's best done collaboratively with the client, with the team, to say, what are we going to accomplish? What new tools or services or approaches do we need to incorporate?
Great, well, thanks so much for being with us.
Doug, thanks.